The MAGA playing field for 2028 presidential candidate is already taking shape. Polls show that J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio, I was going to say Marco Polo, and Marco Rubio as the two frontrunners at the moment. Really? And it looks like Trump is putting his thumb on the scale. Watch.
Marco Rubio is doing a great job. I think he's going to go down as the greatest Secretary of State in history.
Are there any points of disagreement between yourself and your vice president when it comes to U.S. action in Iran?
I don't think so, no. No, we get along very well on this. He was, I would say, philosophically a little bit different than me. I think he was maybe less enthusiastic about going.
So is all this going to just come down to who kisses the tush, really? I mean...
Yeah. And who he anoints as his successor.
Yeah, but who is really the biggest toady? Because, you know, that's what he's all about, Trump.
Well, I don't know. I think, you know, Trump has changed the Republican Party. You two can discuss that, but it's the Trumplican Party as far as I'm concerned. MAGA is his base. And I don't know that... even if he anoints a successor, that his base will fall in line behind that person. I think it's sort of a cult of personality.
Rubio and Vance kind of embody the kind of the fracture in the party, you know? So J.D. Vance is more that America first, you know, non-interventionist, more MAGA. Rubio, to me, is a little more establishment, a little more old school conservative. And so I do think it highlights they're not one and the same.
But then why would Trump like Rubio better?
Because I think deep down, when we look at the psychology of Trump, we've talked about at this table what he gravitates toward. He never served in the military, but I think he deeply admires the military.
But why does he call them losers?
Well, but follow this line of, when you think of Obama, he's very jealous of Obama. So he talks about Obama a lot. You know, he shows you what he's attracted. He keeps anointing Rubio in really consequential positions. A vice president is essentially, as sad as this is, like holding a spot. He put J.D. Vance to hold a spot. He entrusts Marco Rubio with massive decisions. So I think he has a kind of, he trusts him. He deeply almost like admires him.
I think they're both being hustled. I think Trump don't like neither one of them. Really? I think it's a setup. I think he makes Rubio hang out with him so he can act crazy in Venezuela. So when it go left, he blames Rubio. Vance is what the sons like. He really don't like him. He don't like neither one of them. He's gonna find somebody. It's like when they did Celebrity Apprentice. Remember when Nene Leakes and LaToya Jackson both got pitted against each other? That's what this is. He doesn't like neither one of them.
I say.
He does. He's using both of them.
Just I'll say this. So I've actually, you know, I met J.D. Vance when he was on CNN as an anti-Trumper Republican.
Yes.
And of course, I've known Marco Rubio most of my adult life. Donald Trump has changed both of them completely. They were both, they have both said horrible things about Trump in their past, and Trump has said horrible things about them. Look, I think what you're seeing is that Marco is, not literally, but figuratively, heads and shoulders above the rest of the cabinet in terms of qualifications, eloquence, knows how to kowtow to Trump. They all brown-nose Trump, but Marco's actually qualified.
Yes.
And, you know, so he's surrounded by a bunch of people who have been an embarrassment, like Kristi Noem, like Pam Bondi. Marco actually knows what he's talking about. I guess it's all about who wears, for whom the shoe fits, because I don't know if you guys have heard this.
Oh, yes.
This is the best thing in the world. So apparently, Trump is now making them all wear his favorite shoe, which is these floor shines.
Yeah.
And so he like guesses people's shoe size, or he asks them what their shoe size is. And Marco must have lied because he's wearing these shoes that he's gonna, any moment, he's gonna slide right out.
Yeah.
And so there's like,
they don't fit.
there's this report that he was in a meeting with Vance, Rubio, and an unnamed man, and asked them their shoe size. And Rubio said, Vance said he was a 13, maybe. Rubio said he was an 11 and a half.
He's not an 11 and a half.
And then the third man, the unnamed man, said he was a size 7. And I'm telling you, that was Lindsey Graham, because I have been with Lindsey Graham, and I've always been struck by how tiny his little feet are.
Oh, wow.
Little bitty feet.
Yeah, which might explain. You know, his feet are so small, it might explain why his principles have nothing to stand on.
To me, I don't think we Republicans have the person yet. I think somebody
Is it Tucker
can.
Carlson? Because you also read
Hell no.
reports. Good.
Hell no.
Good.
Do you think? You think?
Because they
Tucker
say
Carlson?
he's visiting constantly. He's working through the sons. Yes, there are reports being written that that's kind of the shadow candidate that Trump is grooming, and that would be a disgrace to this country. Like even.
And right now, Ted Cruz is sitting somewhere watching us saying, aren't these bitches gonna talk bad about me? I wanna be in the mix too.